I will tell you guys this. You're lucky I love you. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Brandon, welcome back. Yeah, no, I don't know what happened. I got a message across top that said my internet provider was not providing internet anymore. So then I logged off my wireless, logged back on, and here we are. I've never had that message before. It's kind of weird. See if anybody comes back, which, whatever. It's already 2:23. I gotta go to bed soon. But I thought I owed it to you guys to, at least come back and see if anybody was going to come back. You know how it goes. Everybody's probably still on the other one. It's true, Brandon. Everybody's still on my other stream because it says it's going, and they're not going to know I did another live stream. Oh, you know what? I could have technically go tell them, couldn't I? But yeah. So I came back on just, I wanted to, I didn't just want it to end like that. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like I said, the internet, I don't fucking know. But it sucked. We had like 50 people in there, so the odds that everybody come back, because generally when it ends like that, no one's going to come back. That's just what happens when it crashes, and it kind of sucks that it happened. Yeah, if you can. I'm going to try to, if everybody comes back, I'll do this for like another 15, 20 minutes, But it's getting late. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. Like, we're at the top of this formation right now. We're getting to the top. You can already see it. It's very defined on the paper now. I can even go in the 15-minute and everybody can see it all now. It's just I know we have to go to 130 again one more time. Because that's the top of the pattern. I'm just hoping we can figure out which way's first. Are we going to touch down at the bottom? Because if we touch down at the bottom, we could buy it cheap at 96 cents, knowing we're going to slingshot up to $1.24, $1.30 area. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Brandon. You're the MVP, brother. That's what OGs do. Yeah, everything's going to go up nicely. Where was the end of my pattern? So this could be an indicator that ours is going to go up first. We've got to touch the top up here for Doge. That's what I was saying. If I would have done it right, we could have just rode this up, but I got so much shit I'm watching that sometimes I can't get into the up and down because I'm trying to make videos and do all. You guys have no idea how much time it takes just to edit this shit and upload it to YouTube. It's a fucking nightmare. But I do it because I love my community. And I like to pay it forward. I have knowledge that you guys can use, so I like to give it. But everything, it's a bull trap. You can't trap people in if they think it's going down. That's why it's called a bull trap. That's why I said earlier, bull trap. Next part of bull trap starting. And I even gave you, what was one of my video titles? I said 8 to 15% gains on every crypto. It's not going to look like it right now because it's disguised, but look at fucking Doge, 15%. Some of the other ones hadn't, Well, it's got to go to the bottom of the pattern to the top, but I'm telling you, just based on what Doge is doing, it's starting to pattern up, so Doge is starting its formation. You can already see it. I don't know why it busted up ahead of everybody else. It's been a step ahead, so I've been watching Doge the last, couple hours, because it's the one ahead. That's why I'm saying we're going to have to put some serious credence when Doge gets to the bottom of its pattern at, 13 cents. Because I will be in it. How much I'm going to be in it, I don't know. But at 13 cents, I'm going to have no less than 10,000 shares. I'll tell you that much. I don't know if we can, Michael. I'm just saying there's scenarios that Doge or XRP can do right now. But based on what Doge just did, I'm going to say that the likelihood is we're not going to go down first. We're just coiled up and we're going to do like what I said earlier and then come down. There's only two ways this pattern can go. It's got to reinvert itself. So either way, it's got to touch the top and touch the bottom. It's just, is it going to touch the top first or second? That's it. It'll just reinvert on the way down then, instead of reinverting on the way up when it crosses back down. Either way, the inversion comes up here. It can't come down here, because then it'll just bounce back up here. It's going to have to reinvert and come down. Otherwise, we're still in this baby formation, and then we're just bouncing around. But I'm stupid with Doge, too. That's what I'm saying. We're always learning. Remember what we had that live stream for 5.5 hours and we talked about the zones tightening and it's like a rubber band. You start here, you go there. But I'm watching so much stuff for so many people. That's why I say donations are appreciated. That I forget little placements that I should be entering these positions. I told you, it rebounds. They rock it. They go up and down, and then the middle closes. It gets tighter. So I should have known. I should have just fucking bought it, but I was watching so much fucking shit that sometimes it's hard. And that's what it's doing right now. This is no different than what I said was going to happen. It's just once we get to this top part of this formation up here at the max. Wait a minute, I got to pull this farther out. It's like up here, because it can get up to like 28 cents. Remember when we had it at 28 cents and we bought it at 26 cents? Then I told you to sell it and it collapsed to 18 cents. Well, now we're just going to go tighten the zones. We got to go back up to 28 cents because that was the top. So that's what I'm saying. If we get back up to 28 cents or what was it, 30 cents? I can't remember. What is that, 30 cents? Yeah. But we didn't start dropping from there, so we only really have to go up here to make the double top. Because that's where the pattern reinverted. So, like, it kind of seems like we're making that run up right now, this artificial run up, and then we'll come back down. But so if that's the case, this is gonna fucking XRP's gonna start popping up here in the 15-minute. It'll probably start looking like it's building some kind of head and shoulders, elongated head and shoulders in the 1 minute. But yeah, you know how it goes. If you want to donate, the links are in the description. I always forget to say that, so. But yeah, so you can already see it. It's starting. This is the start of the end of this formation. So, based on what Doge did, this could be the run to 130 right here. Unless this is telling you that we're going to come back down, but Doge made a pretty big run up, so this is kind of telling me that this is going to be the big boy run right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, what I'm doing, and you guys are going to get to see this, I think I got like $3,700 in my account right now. This is the big boy run. Doge is ahead of it, so all these are going to have to come up. XRP already started part of it. But we want to be careful, because we want to make sure this is the big boy run, and this is not just some bullshit. But it looks like it's going to be an extreme up on that head. Because that was a big move. And that's running ahead, so I told you I have like little... Kind of feel like Digibyte might be a nice solid play right here. In my opinion, that might be where I'm going with this. 30,000 shares of Digibyte, roughly. Because it's got... I think Digibyte started way the fuck up here. So I've been waiting for that fucking rebound. I've been waiting for this rebound. I just didn't know if it was going to come off the bottom first. But it's like you're going to miss it if we wait. But if we don't wait, we're not going to know. But technically, unless this is the pattern that it just did on this one. Because it could be, you know, who the fuck knows, but this one seems to be ahead of the rest. DGB always goes down before it goes up to make itself look good. I wouldn't be surprised if this just went from 12.3 to like 14.5 cents right now real quick. You just got to base it on what we're seeing in front of us. So all these are going to pull up. We just got to see which one does it first. And it looked like this one did it first. So it's ahead of the pattern. But that's a fucking big move. I'm telling you, I feel like Digibyte's going to do the same shit. Because this came down right there, too. It almost smacked itself. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm in a gambling mood. What, I got $3,500 in this shit account right now? We got to build it up. Whoops. Yeah. Yes, I'm doing this live on stream. Sue me. How many is that? 27,000? Fucking bullshit. Like $38 fucking chunk. Now, I could be completely wrong. You know, I could be absolutely wrong. But I like to gamble. Alan, are you fucking kidding me? Alan, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I hate people like you. Do you know what a fucking bull trap is? It's exactly what I predicted yesterday. You know what? I don't got time for you, because even yesterday you were a moron. Goodbye. I haven't got enough donations yet for me to fucking be vibing with you cocksuckers that are going to come in here and act like a moron 2 nights in a row. Basically doing this for free tonight. I've been waiting for this formation all night to see if we could get a nice pop, but unfortunately, which often happens when I am not paying attention to formations, this could have been that. It just doesn't seem like it was the same size run-up, but it very well could have been. And I just wasn't paying attention because, you know, I'm talking. But you know what? It is what it is. You know? But eventually, when these run up, this bull trap ends. And then what? Like me, buying in right now, what the fuck am I doing? That made no sense. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I probably bought in right when it was at the top, you know, coming down. Or I bought in right at the bottom. So, you know, if you're buying Digibyte and you were taking a chance that it's going to double top and go back up to the top of the formation, this would be the time you take the chance. So I'm not mad about that. What I'm saying is, there's no guarantee. Holy shit, Cindy, thank you for the $50. That's crazy. That's okay, I wasn't expecting that. Seriously, thank you so much. You're like, man, he made such a bad purchase, I gotta send this schlub something. But guys, this is the risky part. Even if you know how to read a chart, this is the risky part, because logic says we could double top, but logic also says that plunge down to fucking, and I put the line out for here before we double top. So it's not bad where I bought in at Digibyte. But it also is not good. I just did something because I'm on the air and I don't have time to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. But we're hoping that this is that bull run push. You are slightly out of focus. Oh, you know what? I might be okay here. Let me go back to Digibite. Well, Digimite. Digibite. I told you, terrible. Oh, I appreciate that, guys. Danny, I appreciate that. I'm gonna need donations after this bad fucking bite. No. At the very least, it's got to come back up and make the right shoulder. So, I mean, I know that. But it's like, why would I get in at 12.2 to get out at 12.4? That makes no fucking sense. I know there's a big blow off at the top that has to happen to reinvert this pattern. And this is all the way up at like fucking right here at, see, 13.8. So that's a pretty nice gain if I can hold at the 13.8 on Digibite. That's it. 6 likes, 7 likes, and there's 20 of you watching. No wonder no one's in here. No one's liking the fucking video, so why would anybody think it's important? That's the one thing that I don't get. Donations are one thing. Like, obviously not everybody's going to donate, but what the hell? Why don't you guys hit the like button? If you guys like me so much, why don't you hit the like button? There we go. It's like that on my videos I put out too. I swear I get like 400 or 500 as my average videos now. You know, people who watch them. Look at all my videos, they had at least 400, and they came out in a short amount of time. One had over 5 or 6, and yet I've got like 40 or 50 likes. 10%? I'm only worth 10% of the likes. If we were doing a little better than 10% of the likes, you know, I'd be up in the rankings more. And that's just the way it goes. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe. And while you're there, you know, reach into your... I always forget, you know. I always forget. I guess that's why if I'm watching somebody I like, before I even hear him say one thing, that could be the shittiest video, I'm just hitting like right before it even starts. And then if it sucks, I don't have the balls to hit a dislike on theirs. Even if they suck, I never dislike somebody's. One asshole always dislikes mine, if you've noticed. I always got one dislike usually. I know it's the same person. I wonder if it's another streamer. Oh, Digibite, prove me right. You have a clothing and barbering business, Joe Swanson. Do me a favor. Do you have that link that you can share down here so I can click on it on the phone that I'm, I'm banned on Facebook, but I'm on Julie's phone right now, so I could click on the link and like that so I could look at it, so I could shop through your clothing. I'm dead serious, Joe. I'll buy some clothing from you. And barbering, I got a goatee. I need some. Hey, share that link in here, Joe. This is where you guys are going to find out. I'm different than everybody. Do you got that link, Joe? For real? We're all going to help each other out here. We're the average Joes. If the average Joes don't help get the word out, who the hell is going to do it for us? Nobody, that's who. I had no idea, Joe. I just am fortunate enough to be building, you know, I don't have the biggest platform, obviously, but I don't have the smallest one either now. But I think we could help give Mr. Swanson some business. I know I will, if he shares his motherfucking link. And it's getting late. Well, I mean, you don't have to share it tonight if you don't want to, but obviously, when I come on tomorrow. It's fascinating, though. I love watching these. Because obviously, at some point, this is showing you, like, this is probably going to be that run up to right here. There it is. Finally. I was waiting to see how far this developed before I said anything. Finally got that shoulder developing, and now it's probably going to come up. No, I don't know if it'll hit 30 cents, though, with Doge. Doge might have been, what did I say, 28 cents? It was either, no, I don't think it was 30 cents. Let's go back to the pattern so I don't look like a fucking idiot. Yeah, right here. That's what I was saying. We were either going to, it was either started here or we were going to go to the top side. So that means, so 29 cents. That, you know, if that holds true, that would be cool. Just these ones are taking so fucking long. I told you, Dogecoin's been running ahead of all the other ones, and it's been a great indicator of what's to come for the rest. So we try to look for similarities. So before this jumped out, it looked like that. So what would we have to do to get to that fucking pattern on Bitcoin? Or any of these? I mean, we can already see it's forming it, but where was the formation that looked like this on the other ones? We'd have to go back and see. But Doge did pull back just before this and went down, and so we can go back in its pattern. That was a little while ago, though. But it did come up like that, come down, and then it went up. So hard when there's cents, and then you're dealing with dollars, and then you're dealing with under 12 cents, because the patterns are smaller. But yeah, no, I don't know. You know, people are waking up in the other markets, so I would expect nothing short of the rest of the pump. Like, this is that pump I was telling you guys about. This is the fake out, and this is why I told you guys to buy XRP at $1.11, you know, just in case it did do this before it hit the bottom. I don't know. You'll see. I've only been saying the bull trap's coming in. You can't trap people in without making a big rise. And it makes it look good for Doge. Hey, we're up 20%. But we're right back to where we started yesterday. It's all about perception. There's always one last fucking pull you in before the big fall down. I just felt like this was going to happen before it went back down. That's why I positioned myself in DGB, even if it's a stupid move. You know, because it's building an awfully long fucking arm right there to go back up, in my opinion. You know, that's a big fucking... If you're just looking at it from the outside. That's what it could be. I'm not saying it is. But as you know, I bought it right around here at 12 cents. So, you guys seen it. So, to me, it's worth the gamble. Plus, it's fun. What's that? I think I confused Alan for somebody else. Well, thanks for the dollar, Alan. I don't know who I confused you for. But I do appreciate the dollar. Sorry, chat was moving kind of fast. Hold on, let me go back to this. Oops. So, I believe Doge only had a tiny break when it finally went up. Because it's building you the formation right now. You can see it. I mean, you guys should be able to recognize what that formation is now. It's just, I'm thinking the rest of them, I told you when we first came out, I've been watching Doge because it's a step ahead to get me into the right spots. So if that's any indicator, these are all going to start forming up, and then they're going to have a nice little move up. And this will be your bull trap in full effect, and then when it gets to the top of the head, you're going to know that's your top, and that's going to be the top it's going to be for a while. Until we correct. But I feel like I shouldn't have been doing so much shit with everything, and that's why I said I should have stayed focused on Doge while I was, because there was a drop-off, and then I should have fucking paid attention to 18 to 28. That'd been a nice profit. Fuck, that's like 40%. No, it's more than that. Yeah, about 40%. I probably got it at like 35% because of the upcharges. But then you're holding it right now, and then by the time you sell it, it's at 25 cents. They give you 24.2. You paid 19.5, even though it was at 17.9. But I mean, it is a good sign that we're gonna hit this this push up with the rust. Like I said, it's been acting ahead. I mean, unless Doge is like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to $1. But its pattern, I'm already telling you, it already told you that's not happening. Look what it just developed. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know what this is. Death. This is death to a formation. Just remember that. Death. That's the start of death. And the bigger the head and shoulders, the farther and faster it comes down. Or maybe not faster, but the harder and farther it falls. Wait a minute. If you look at XRP's chart time, I think it's 3 hours behind the pump on Doge. Candle structures looks yeah, okay. That's what I was saying. They're behind. Just behind Doge. So this is the pump that, like I was saying, this is what I think is going to come to the rest. That's why I positioned in DGB. So, and I feel like I could get a similar 35% if it actually did the same kick. Because DGB acts better because it's cheaper. But it also drops faster. Well, I mean, right now, all we're doing random is we're looking for that, we're trying to buy down at these levels. I told everybody about it at $1.11 earlier. Because we're looking, it was a 50-50 shot that we're going to shoot up to $1.28, or what is it, $1.30 roughly. $1.38 would be the top. So we were trying to make a quick run, make a few dollars, and then dump it again. Because we're about to massively dump off. Like the crypto world, this is the final push. And we're about to massively push down. You'll see it with Doge first, because it's going to be out ahead. But you'll see. It's all relative. You're going to see it happen. And then once again, you're going to say, what the fuck? I hate this guy. Even when he's wrong, he's right. That's because everybody says I'm wrong, but it's still within the same pattern, you know? I don't know what question I was supposed to answer. David Harmon, what's a good buy for XLM? Well, XLM's going to make a big, these are all going to make that bounce up. And XLM's level, I think I have it at 45 cents, but I think it's going to go up to like 47. If it does the same bounce, which you can already see that they're all starting to show the same thing that Doge did. So, but the good buy for XLM, when this pattern breaks down, it's going to be so far down, it's going to make your head spin. But again, just like with XRP, this is another one that they might make it a little tricky to get right when it gets to the bottom. So I'm not taking any chances. And I will be buying XLM. Like I said, this pattern's coming to an end. This huge formation that's been playing out for a few weeks. And XLM is going to have a huge, and I mean a huge correction from even right here. And I hate saying it. This is where one could say it would go. But remember, it started on a head and shoulders. So that's already a terrible sign. And it's telling you this is a safe level because it's on an M. So it's telling you, hey, we're going to bounce probably off of here. But we need to go back farther in the formation. Got inversion here, but we have to see in this pattern, and I've gone back and done it, and then it gets even worse. There it is. Now, we're going to go back even farther on like the 2 hour, so we can look at this again. As you can see, XLM, believe it or not, because this is XLM, guys, believe it or not, this run technically started, XRP was at 15 cents. XLM was down here at like 7.5 cents. That's not where it's going to, but if all my analysis is right with all the rest, XLM would come back to here. Smart move, Dave. Nothing wrong with that. And then if you're holding through it all, then you just buy a bunch at the bottom, and then it doesn't even matter. That's what I would do if I could. If this death in the family didn't happen, I would have done that. I would have just held everything. So now I'm scrambling to try to find spots like this to put my money back. But that is the potential right there. I'm serious. And people would say, oh, it's inverted right here. But before it got inverted, it came up into it could have been the start of a longer head and shoulders, which I can almost positively say that that's where this formation started. So if you're leaning on your back, you got like your hand extended out, just think of it like that. You're like Batman. Comes up your sternum. Then we get to the neckline. So that's your, not neckline, that's your shoulder. Then we get to the head. Oh no, that's what I was saying. We get to the head up here. Then we're coming down and bringing the same formation back. Well, what happens when we get to the bottom? The bottom ain't 34 because we already broke back down below it. So we already broke through that. So that can't be the bottom. We hit it once there. We touched it there, and now I believe that's where we're going back down to double bottom at the end of this fake bull run. You can already see how it's going to happen. That's what I'm saying. I thought we could position in and maybe make some money here. You can already see eventually it's coming down like this, and it's got a double bottom. And then it's going to come down. That could be where it fucking collapses. Or it's going to dick around here, make a small little bounce up, and then it's going to find a level in here. And I'm sure we can find where the next level of resistance is, because I picked out this level for you guys too. So before it goes down to the next step, so from 34 cents, you're looking at the 28 cent range. Oh no, that's the 34 cent. It was the one down here. Yeah, like 28 cents. That could be your next level of resistance. So 6 cents farther than that. I'm telling you guys, I don't care if you believe me. I'm not a financial advisor. You'd be fucking morons to believe me. without doing your own analysis. But I'm showing you it on the charts based on what I'm seeing and why I'm saying what I'm saying. And like, you guys can see, if somebody comes in here, I can hold my own. It's not, oh, I'm rattled. Like, I would only be rattled if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it sucks to know and be able to see the greater formation when nobody else can, because then you gotta be fucking mocked. It's no different than in the conspiracy world. I can see things nobody else can, so people think I'm a fucking moron, even though I'm smart. You know, because they don't want to admit, just because it's not happening and you know, you can't see it doesn't mean other people's can't. Look, I got 5 dislikes on this fucking thing. I love it. You know, I got 1/4 the amount of dislikes as likes on this live stream. That's incredible. I appreciate that, Robert Lee. Mike, how you doing, brother? Well, that's a tricky question, Mike. I sold MaxRP at $1.53, as everybody knows. But I bought Digibyte in anticipation for a bounce up before it hits the bottom of this pattern. Because it's, you know, I keep telling everybody we're in a bull trap. So eventually we're going to get, you know, Doge is already doing it, and Doge is well ahead on the formation. As I've been telling everybody. Can you believe that, guys? I have 22 likes and 5 dislikes. That's like a 4-to-1 ratio. I've never had 5 dislikes on a video. So, you know, people are coming in here now and spamming my live streams, which kind of sucks. But anybody who's disliking this, I mean, what can I say? I'm only giving my precious time for free, you know, at 3 fucking a.m. when I've been doing fucking analysis all day. Well, you know, whatever. I mean, if this is the top of the formation, now would be the time, like I said. It seems like it's going to form the head right here. Doge is way out ahead. The top you're going to do here is like 30 cents. But I think 28 cents is fair. I think if you, depending on where you rode this up from, you made some nice profit. It's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. But I showed you the shoulder. I showed you the head forming. The collarbone right there. So, I mean, it could go up another cent and a half. But after that, it's coming down. You think XRP is doing that right now, Brandon? That's what XRP is going to have the same Doge run that it had from its small level to its top level after it comes down and hits its bottom. They're not going to do that with. That's when XRP is going to go way up to like $10,000 real quick, or fucking $100 real quick. It's got to go down for. Yeah, okay, Brandon. I was just making sure we're on the same page. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So even if you buy it now, who gives a shit? You know, if you want to have XRP, it's a precious thing because once it turns around, that's going to be the most valuable thing you've ever had. After it inverts, it's going to do, yeah, you're a step ahead right now, Brandon. Now you're on my line of thinking. You know, so they're all going to slingshot, and then they're all going to come down. It's like I said earlier, Doge is telling us exactly what's coming. It really does. It tells us exactly what's coming. But I'm gonna smoke this joint and I gotta go. It's 3 a.m. I've gotten, what, 3 times as many dislikes as I've gotten donations. That's sad. That's sad. 5 dislikes. That's sad to me. This may not have been the best stream, but I don't think it deserved 5 dislikes. I certainly know that that's not a fair ratio, in my opinion. Maybe next time I'll do worse because I got No, yeah, this is what we were waiting for all day, Sniper, if I was going to do it. This is the time, right now. I said it's a long, drawn-out formation, but it's a 50-50 chance. If it seems like it's likely we're going to hit it. You know, we're going to hit a nice little pump here, but, you know, we got to come around the pattern real quick. Because it's already forming the shoulder right there on the inversion. So you already know it's going to be a nice jump up. That's why it was so important for me to get you in at $1.11 earlier. Because now look, you got to ride the up and down, and then when it takes the slingshot and touches back down here, who put you in that spot? Again, me. I didn't tell you to buy it up here. You know, I told you to buy it at 111 before it even made any of this run when it was up around here. But on this side of the pattern, you guys know where I told you to buy it. None of this bullshit ever happened. I told you to buy it here based on what I was seeing. It was a 50-50 chance. And now it's forming exactly like we would like. I mean, identical. For a slingshot up. To do exactly what Doge did. I'm willing to bet DGB is going to be a step ahead as well. Because DGB... See the inversion, guys? That's what I always say. So it's telling you this is your bounce level before it comes back down to the bottom. So that should have been our giveaway. You know, that's what I was banking on. That's why we would shoot up instead of shoot down. Oh yeah, there's going to be regulations. It's going to be bad. I've been trying to warn everybody about that. That's what this whole drop is, and then you're going to get rid of the fake cryptos too. But Doge, you're going to see Doge drop while the rest of them go up after. Because they're all following Doge's, Doge is just ahead right now. You'll see. Once again in the morning, you'll see what I mean. But guys, I got to go, for real. If you want to send a donation, the link's in the description. I'll be doing a video in the morning. And like I said, the 50-50 chance for XRP to do that one shot up to 130, 133 area, you know, between 128 and 138, let's say. It's more like a 75% probability now. Because it already formed that shoulder. I can basically leave now. It formed the inverted shoulder, so I feel pretty comfortable. So I'm going to say DGB formed it, and I just happened to buy it on... Well, I bought it part of the way down, but not far enough, as you guys know. But yeah, they all formed it. Dogecoin formed it right before it went up. So, whoops. I'm going to have to clear some of this out. It's fucking sloppy. That's a nice, you know, that's a nice kick up. Unfortunately, it's already in the head and shoulders. And then you see it right here. Then it's likely going to do one of these. You know, it's not going to follow it perfectly. God, I got to erase some of these lines. I apologize. Oops. But this would be the start of the turnaround. Random, because I want to get a lot of XRP before it shoots up. I don't know when to buy. Random. I'm not a financial advisor. How can I predict the future? I can only tell you what the charts are saying, and I'm telling you, this is the last step up on a bull trap. I can only tell you what I think. It's up to you ultimately to make the decision. You gotta pay attention to what I'm saying. You gotta look at the charts when I show you them, and you've got to take the skills that I'm teaching you freely and use them in your own case, because I've put out enough content now to where people should be able to understand where I'm going with this. For you to come in here and ask me that means that you don't trust anything I've said, or you don't put any stock into me saying, hey, I think it's going to go down. Who knows? But yeah, I would assume Doge, Doge is, Doge formed that inversion on the shoulder. But I don't think it's going down yet. I don't think Doge is finished. I think it's still got to form the head. It can't end this pattern without a head, and the head's going to come over higher than the left shoulder, in my opinion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own fucking research. If you guys come in here and you want to, obviously add what I'm showing you from a technical side to what you already know. But a lot of things that kind of suck is when people come in here and they're like, you think it's still worth it? What do you mean? What the fuck did you buy it for then? You bought it because some asshole on YouTube told you to buy it? Kavi, you're good, brother. You're like an OG. It's not necessary, brother. You've been in here a lot. You've actually, I recognize your name. And not just, I'm not talking about the live stream. I mean, like, for real. That wasn't directed at you. Daniel, thanks for the $6.57. Mr. Scrooge McDuffel. Hey, Scrooge, my man. That's one of the oldest OGs right there. But you don't have to donate to get advice. I'm not like the other assholes. I'm just saying my time's valuable. And it's 3:08 a.m. And I'm following these patterns for you, and I'm answering these questions. But this joint's about 3/4 of the way over. And if I don't get off now, I'm not going to get any sleep. And I'm going to be very cranky tomorrow. And I don't want to be cranky. I am not cranky ever. Yo, Bashir. Thank you, Brandon. Bashir, in the description, look at the description of the live stream, brother. Or sister. Because you said we. But it's in the description. A USDT address. What the hell is a USDT address? Yeah, no, guys, I'm seriously done. I'm gonna log off. But again, guys, I really appreciate every one of you. I appreciate I think there was like 3 donations that came in. Well, 4 because there was $1 as well. So I do appreciate that. So guys, again, I'm T-Speaker222, XRP Future Millionaire with a side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. I gotta go get some sleep because before I know it, my 1.5-year-old's gonna be up, and then I'm gonna have my other kids that are gonna be up, and it's gonna be you guys. So, and then I'm kind of like your kid too, so, we look out for each other, so. Have a good night, everybody. Ken, who's been in here the entire time, Cindy, Danny, Brandon, Kavi, 96, Random Channel, sorry, I'm not going to get everybody, XRP Sniper, Bashir, Peter Dubai, Todd, Steven, Michael Styles, Mike Honcho, some OGs in here, fuck. David Harmon, Uncle Philly, my man. I already said Cindy, DMC, Joe Swanson, Uncle Edo, Addict. Love seeing all you guys who stopped in. So again, guys, thanks. Have a good night. Oh, thanks, Todd. I appreciate the $5.89. You the man. So again, guys, like I said, it's in the description, but I gotta go get some. If you want to donate, it's in the description. But I gotta get some sleep. Again, have a good night, guys. Stay blessed, and it's gonna be one wild motherfucking ride, isn't it, guys? It really is.